Hey there! Welcome to part 2 of our rowing collaboration, myself and Lesley Logan of Profitable Pilates. Today we're going to look at rowing number 3 and rowing number 4. These exercises are also called from the chest because the arm position starts here at the top of the exercise, and also from the hip because your hands are down low near your hips when you start the exercise. And last week, we looked at shave and hug, which is number 5 and number 6 in the rowing series. I will link that video into the description box below. And let's take a look at rowing 3 and rowing 4. Also, if you wanted some overview about when you can incorporate the rowing series and other information about it, do check that first video with shave and hug because I talk about that a little bit as well. And maybe I'll talk about it a little bit later in this video too. So I'm on a Gratz reformer. My foot bar is down. I have one spring on in the middle. I'm going to face this way with my legs straight out in front of me, and I'm going to grab my handles. So rowing 3 and rowing 4 really augment and nurture the sitting up really tall position. And this is also the 2 exercises where we're going to work to keep the carriage very still and really sit up tall at a certain moment. I like to call that moment the money note, the part of the exercise that you want to focus on the most. I'll explain. So rowing 3, you're going to reach out to eye level. You're going to keep the lift in your body when the support of the strap goes away. Now you're going to lift up again, lifting your back all the way up to your handles. And now you have to stay lifting when you press down and the support of the straps go away. This is really a brilliant exercise, I have to say, because you're taught how to keep your lift by the support of the straps, and then you have a moment where the support goes away and you have to keep it. And then you get another test of it, and I just think it's a really lovely little checkpoint kind of exercise. So here we go again. I'm going to lift, and almost like my low back, wherever the handle goes, I'm going to try to lift the low back to that same spot. So I'm going to lift the low back up and forward out to eye level. And now I'm not just going to relax and let the arm go down because the carriage moves and I sink and all kinds of things happen. So from here in the lift, almost feel like you reach forward to lower. So the carriage moves, but not very much. And now you're going to lift up again. And this is a nice moment like you're a wine opener. You're going to lift yourself and both arms press down and reach out to the side as the carriage comes home. We'll do it a third time. So out to eye level, keep the lift as you reach. Lift again to go all the way up. And then lift and lift. This is the money note. This is the part that you really have to work and focus on. Okay. So now we're going to go to rowing 4, where you'll get another shot at that money note with a different beginning. So the heels reach forward. The body curves over the legs, and now you're going to slide your hands. So now your low back is traveling all the way forward, almost like below your heels. And then a nice moment of swan on the barrel, and then a nice moment of sustained lifting again. And again, so you're going to reach as far as you can. It's really just like spine stretch forward. Come up in a nice long line, and then lift. And one more time. I like to slide my hands along the mat. They slide off the mat and down toward my heels. So give these 2 a try. These are kind of my favorite rowings, I have to say. And I wanted to mention one other thing about them. Sometimes people who have trouble sitting up tall or who are very tight in their hip flexors to sit with their legs out in front of them, the best place for them to start learning the rowing, and generally those kinds of people may also have very tight shoulders, so when they're lifting their arms over their heads, you'll see that it's hard for me to keep my shoulders down as well, but sometimes people will get really jacked up in their shoulders in all of these rowing exercises, especially number 3 and number 4. And we have a wonderful armchair apparatus, and that is just a delight to do the rowing exercises on that armchair because the spring is light and you can really get a sense of your center doing the exercises and having the shoulder do less. And maybe at the end of all the rowing videos, we'll look at the rowing exercises on the armchair, because if you haven't tried them there, they're really lovely. So if you have any questions about rowing number 3, number 4, number 5, or number 6, or the rowing series in general, leave me a comment below. If you like videos like this, if you'd like to see more collaborations, do subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and then I will talk to you later. Bye! The seat, the lower body, the stomach pulling in, so that really everything is working to push up and lift, and then return. I'm going to do a couple more. And now we're going to do a little transition. So to keep the lift in the hug, you're going to stretch up, keeping lifted. You're going to change your legs.